Here we go. We are live. Move my phone out of the way. Hi everybody. Happy Monday. Yay. I'm so glad you're all here with me. It is a day. I don't know what I've done today. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. So, hi. Welcome. I'm thrilled that you're all here with me. Hello, Anthony. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday with their families and everyone else had a wonderful time together with their families, just enjoying one another. That's so sweet of you. I think the holidays can be really hard for people for so many reasons, so just sending everybody so much love. And Dragon Joy, you're still not feeling well. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's brutal. Hello, Doug. Doug, I got your email, which was super helpful. Hang on, let me pull it up because I'll try to... Wait, maybe I'll save that for next week or next time where I can more properly present it. Yeah, let me hang on to that one. Yes. Did everybody survive Black Friday? I did. However, I purchased some beginner embroidery kits. I have no idea how to embroider. I have never, ever tried it or dabbled in it. And is it going to be another hobby because am I a hobby hopper? Maybe. But I'm looking forward to it because I really like the way embroidery looks. And I'm not coordinated at all, and I have terrible proprioception, and hand-eye coordination is just not a good thing for me. So maybe it'll be good for me. I don't know. So that's what I got. And I purchased it from a local Canadian company, so I feel okay about it. It wasn't on a Black Friday sale or anything. It just turns out that other companies... just smack myself in the face. Other companies were having Black Friday embroidery kit sales, and I thought, I will see if I could find something Canadian. And I did. So that's pretty exciting. Hello, Nat Simmer. Nothing that I have stolen from you today. Just saying. Hello, John. Happy Monday. You received the art, Dragajor. I'm so glad. Isn't it something? Something special? Hello, Lee. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Pertinax. Yes, it is going to be sharp needles. I'm not sure how that's going to go. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. So, today's kind of a mishmash. Nothing I've stolen from you yet. That's true. We did trade something. We did trade. Which was okay. My swan song. Did I sing a swan song? My swan song? You are streaming from 35,000 feet over Montana. I hear Montana's very beautiful, but I don't know if I want to be there. I'm just saying. Shh. Oh, oh my shown, not swan song. Sorry, got it. Yes. Yes. I had a lot of fun. I absolutely adore Ian Schoen. And I'm not saying that, like, this is not somebody who has plied me with pens and nibs. I mean, he has, but I purchased them. Like, these are all things I have bought myself. And I absolutely adore him. So, I'm a huge fan. Yes, it was my last show. Sorry. It says Swan Song. I didn't know what that was, but it's shown. Yes, I'll show you the pen I traded for. I had a pen that I really, really liked, but it was a little too big for me. It was a Sailor King of pen. So, Not Simmer and I traded, and I took this from him, which is a pristine Schoen Ultim. But hang on, as if I needed another one, a Monarch stub. I absolutely needed another one. I'm just saying. So, I feel like I got the better end of the deal. I'm just saying. So, here we go. Let me close this back. You used to go... Oh my god, Montana is gorgeous. I used to go 28 miles by horseback into a federally protected wilderness each summer. Oh, that sounds incredible. Not Simmer, you did have a choice. The choice was give it up or I'm going to take it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not terrible. I'm not terrible. It is a Mondo stub. It is. So I'm very excited about it because I can never have too many Shone pens with Monox, and they bring me great joy. And I feel like it was a totally worthwhile deal to swap. Technically, I should have gotten like 2 Monox out of it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, yes, Dragon Drawer, another one. I have problems. But trading actually worked out really nicely in my favor. So, okay, let me show you things that I got. So I got some stuff in the mail that I ordered a while ago, and I got a new ink, and I got this thing, and I just wanted to show you. So let's start with this, because, no, let's start with the Inky Cannolis. Okay, so this is from Inky Shop, and the shop owner's name is Natasha, and I believe they're fairly new. They will be at the Philly Pen Show, so they are going to have a table. I know this because I was doing Philly Pen Show work today. So, and it is the cutest thing ever. So the whole concept of the Inky Cannoli is it is a little cannoli, like a food cannoli, and they are shaped like a cannoli. They're wrapped, and it's for a pen wipe. Let's look at it. I ordered 4, 2 were a gift, and so I was swapping around the colors. So I got 2 here, and I will show them to you. So first thing, they come in the cutest compostable food takeout container. It is the cutest packaging. And then there's the little Inky Cannoli sticker, ideal for cleaning eyewear, jewelry, fountain pens, camera lenses, electronics, watches, and many other delicate items, handcrafted in Brooklyn. So let's slide this off. Slide it off. And I just think this is such cute packaging. Hang on, let me drop my lighting a bit here because it's blinding myself. There we go. Okay, so I think it's really cute. So here they are, and it also has a little so there was also a paper that explained how to fold the cannolis. I put it away and I can't remember where I put it. 100% compostable packaging made with sugarcane fibers and recycled paper. Our cannoli packaging can be fully composted, which I think is very cool. I'm a big fan of that. Here they are, the cannolis. Aren't they cute? So this one is the lemon macaroon color, and it's a little bit thinner leather, so it's a little more supple than this one, which is slightly thicker. I think this one was cinnamon color. So delicious. And the idea is you open it up. It has this particular one, which is a pen white, has 3 sheets of chamois in it, and you can just stick your nib in here, clean it off, and then what you can also do is when they get dirty and too inky, you could throw them in the wash. So you just unscrew the little rivet, take them out, throw them in the wash, and then you can put them back in. So I really like that it's refillable and reusable, and I think this is a super duper adorable little design, and I think a really good gift idea. Plus you're supporting a small business. And so if you're looking for cool gifts, Inky Shop, hang on, let me open them up, because if I recall correctly, and I may or may not, let me just check, because I believe they were having, I don't know if it's still live. If you use the code SHOPSMALL, they're having a 10% off sale. So they also have other things. Okay, so the color of wipe that I have here, yeah, cinnamon. I also got hazelnut, which was one of the gifts. But the chocolate looks super nice. They also have a lens wipe version, which is a larger piece of chamois. And here it is. Here's the lens wipe version. And then you just fold it up and put it into your cannoli. And what else do they got? They have the patisserie colors. So I just think they're really cute. Have I used them yet? No, because I don't want to ruin it in a way. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess it up. But Inky One Up, shush, Pertinux. Is the chamois okay for lenses? Does it have oils? I believe chamois do have oils. I don't know if they purchased the pre-treated chamois where the oils have been cleaned from it already. I have used it on my phone screen, and it does not leave residue on my phone screen. It actually cleans everything really well. And my camera and my watches. So I tend to use microfiber cloths on my glasses screens, but I at some point will probably use this, except they'll probably be inky, so I don't know. But that's a great question. I'm assuming it's safe, even with the oils. Maybe? But of course that would just seem to leave oils if you're trying to get rid of oils. But again, on my phone screen, it cleans it off really well. Hello, Ruth. Thank you for lurking. Happy to have you here lurking with us. It's very delightful. Thank you, thank you. I hope you are doing well. Okay, so let me close that up. Next up, let's open this. St. Joseph pastry with cannoli cream is really yummy. That sounds so good. Oh man, I've been craving like fat and sugar, like ice cream and cookie dough and cookies, and I just really, really crave it. And now that we're talking about cannolis, it's not helping. Okay, what I have here, I purchased at Blesket Canada when I went to the journaling event that took place on the weekend. This is a thing. It is called the Note Board. Wooden Rhodia notepad holder, walnut. Okay, so the wood that I have is walnut. For some reason I thought it was going to be mahogany because a lot of their wood stuff is mahogany. But that's fine. It came with hang on, I'll show you. It came with a stack of Tomo notepad. And I've replaced it with Kukuyo because we're going to inky mess. And don't ask me to use my Tomo for this inky mess. We're going to use Kukuyo. That's what we're getting. That's what we get. That's what's going to be. And the idea is you have the thingies and it clamps your stack down. It holds a lot. So it's not quite like a clipboard because it doesn't adjust to the stack. It is like a fixed stack. The older versions apparently had the metal sticking out. This one is flush with the board, so it's kind of nice for sliding around. There's no lump or something like that. C is for cookie. I actually follow Cookie Monster on Instagram, just for the record. I don't know why I'm swirling my Coke Zero. That's weird. What was I doing? Oh, right. Okay, so I want to grab a water brush. And so this is the thing that I got. Did I need it? No. Absolutely not. And you know what's really annoying? I was just telling myself, get rid of things, clear off your desk, like get rid of things. You have too much stuff. And yet here I am buying more stuff because I'm an idiot. So I have problems. The problem is that I'm an idiot. So let's see the ink. So the ink is the new Diamine Lady Grey. This is the ink that was designed in collaboration with the Reddit R fountain pens. And it is following the Earl Grey, which was a darker gray, and Lady Grey is like a lighter version of Earl Grey. So do I have Earl Grey to show you? Somewhere, but it's not here. And so whatever. Sorry. All of the 4th grade students at your school's spring assembly sang C is for cookie and passed out cookies to the audience. That is so cute. Dragon Drawer. There is an extra monarch lying on my desk. I think I could use it. Yes, well, isn't that something? Yes, let's take a look at Lady Grey. And I even did something else. I put it in a pen. And it is eyedroppered, and it is a Naginata Togi broad nib. So, you know, it is in there. But we'll do some writing with it. So let's do a swatchy. I want to use my ink mascara, but I'm going to not right now. Okay. I've already used up several mils of it and created samples for friends. Lady Grey. Lady Grey. Sorry, that's bleak. Okay, we're gonna do that one, and then let's do some for some water play. So we'll let those top ones dry. Okay, so let's use this one for water. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna use my cannoli right now. Oh my god, which one do I use? Help me pick, which one do I use? I don't know which one to contaminate first. Somebody help me pick. Just pick one. The darker one. Okay. Thank you, Not Simmer. You help relieve my stressings. Okay, so I've got ink on here. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, there was pretty much nothing on there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep it out just in case I need it. Let's do a bit of... This is a stunning ink for water play and inky messes. Oh, Tom, the one I don't like as much, that would have been really difficult because I love them both and I almost want to possibly during stream order some more. Is that excessive? Maybe. Maybe. Absolutely maybe. Okay, so look at how gorgeous this is. Okay, let's do some writing while the water dries. Okay, so as I mentioned, it is a very generous nib. It is a Sailor Naginata Togi broad. So you could check out the tipping. It's a bit juicy. It's going to be juicy. And of course I have an eyedropper. So that's just the way it goes. But I can write on the top of the nib. Which gives a really nice fine line. Okay, that's blinding. It's because of my lights, though. Hang on, let me lower them. Okay. I'm writing at an abnormal angle in order to, I mean, it's not abnormal for me, but for most people it's abnormal. It allows me to get that fine line out of this nib so that we can see what it looks like if I were using a fine nib. I'm gonna say this ink is like a chroma shader. Very nice. Our fountain pens did a good job on this one. Okay, so that is like a fine, we'll look at it in closer detail in just a minute. And then let's do the Naginata Togi Broad. Great shading. I'm seeing some shading even in the fine though. But the shading, of course, like almost all nibs, looks better in the broad end. Absolutely, maybe. Exactly. Aziza Excessive? Who'd have thought? What are they? The cannolis are ink wipes. So when you ink a pen and you need to clean the excess ink off your nib or your section, you just put your nib in and you just clean it and then pull it out. And it's just a cute little accessory. I mean, can you use a paper towel? Absolutely. Or like a rag, an old t-shirt, you definitely can. This is just a cute accessory. A cute accessory. Okay. Let's take a look at it up close. Oh, it is so pretty. I think this is a fantastic capture of what Lady Grey tea is like, which is a lighter version of Earl Grey. So it is still a black tea with bergamot essential oils and sometimes cornflower petals, if I recall correctly. But the color of the gray is soft, pink undertones. There's some blue in there when you pull it out with water, so that's really pretty. That's some nice chroma shading. It's definitely on the lighter side of grays, but I think absolutely legible in a fine. Like, without a doubt, there's no problem there. You can read that. You can even see some of the shading that I was talking about. And with the Naginata Togi Broad, you could definitely see some nice shading. I really very much like it. It's Earl Grey with lavender buds. Okay, so that's what makes it softer. Thank you so much. Thank you, Elmo. I don't drink Lady Grey so much because it's a little too soft for me. I prefer more intense teas. But I very much like this ink. 50 Shades of Lady Grey. That's right, Gray. You can use an old t-shirt, but it won't have the style and the panache. Exactly. And because tis the season for gifting, if you have fountain pen people in your life, I think the cannolis are a fantastic gift. Let me just do this. They also have like cord tacos. Bye, Ruth. Thank you so much for joining. They also have cord tacos for clipping your cords together. There are, okay, a sec. There are notebook covers, and I think that's it. And also things like blotting paper, chamois refill wipes, leather balm. Okay, hang on. Let's do something here. Okay, if I'm gonna order, first of all, I need to get a leather balm. So let's add that to my cart. Next up, I want to get yours. Okay, hang on. This can just happen for a second. They come in 3-sheet or a large 1-sheet variety. I need to get. I would like to get a lens wipe in the hazelnut color. However, I can get 2 of them, so I can do 2 lens wipes, both of them in hazelnut. But the chocolate is so pretty too. Okay, so 1 hazelnut, 1 chocolate. Both lens wipes. Add to cart. I'm just making a fantasy cart right now. That's all. I'm sensible. I'm just here. Look, it's Inception. It's me, myself, and us. Yeah, now we all want cannolis now. I know. Okay, so the patisserie duo, I really only like the yellow. I don't know what the blue marshmallow looks like, because they don't have a picture of it, so it's really hard to, I mean, you can't picture it. Oh, here. Blue marshmallow. Oh, no, I don't want blue marshmallow. Oh, the ube is nice, though. But my favorite still is the lemon mousse. The lemon mousse and the ube. So maybe a pair of lemon mousse and ube in the patisserie duo. 2 pen wipes. 1 lemon mousse. 1 ube. And then this way I have a couple extras for gifts. And whatnots. Yeah. I think that's going to be my cart. Okay, so let's put this in my cart. So view cart. There we go. That's my cart. That's reasonable, right? And then I'll use the code shop small, and maybe it'll work, and if it doesn't, I don't care. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'll close that now. Sorry, I just, of course, had to do it right now, obviously, apparently. Exciting. Not, no, not excessive at all. Thank you. Hello, Kristen. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Better late than never. You are always welcome here. Greg, I love how seamlessly you transition from want to need when shopping. Yes, I'm very skilled at that, as it turns out. Not in the greatest way, but who needs 6 cannolis? But I would like to keep some as gifts so that I always have some ready to go, because I have some birthdays coming up for friends, and I think it would be a really good gift. And they're not on here, so they won't know. They won't know. Okay, so here is Lady Grey. I quite like it. Should I draw something? We know how this goes. Should I draw something? No. No, I shouldn't. But am I going to do it anyway? What should I draw? A cup of tea, perhaps? A teacup? No, I don't know how to draw a teacup. I feel like I want to draw a cannoli, but I definitely can't, and I will butcher it, and it'll come out looking obscene, I'm sure. I know it. Draw a teapot. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let me draw a small teapot before I draw a full-size teapot. Okay, so here is the lid. Okay. I'm a little teapot. teapot, short and stout. Okay, here is my handle, here is my spout. Okay. That's all I know of the song. Oh, this is actually so cute. Look at my little teapot. It's really, really small. Look how cute it is. It actually looks like a teapot. You have to sing the song in order to draw it because you need to know what the parts are of the teapot. And then I'll add a little bit of detail. That is starting to look like a tiny yeasing teapot. What is that simmered? Can you explain, please? A sprig of lavender. Lavender has the little curly things, right? This doesn't look right. This doesn't look like what lavender looks like to me. This is what we're getting. Elephant with a hat. Excuse me. There's only one ear on this elephant. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out. Okay, I was close. I was close. Okay, a special clay teapot you brew tea in. It's a clay teapot used in the gong fu style of tea brewing. Okay, more leaf to water ratio. Okay, and the gong fu is the one where you add the water, then burn your fingers trying to pour it into, like, rinsing your leaves and pouring it into the little tiny tasting cups, right? That's the kind that I hate. No, I love when somebody else does it for me. But I cannot do it because I will burn my fingers. That kind of looks like a lavender sprig. Kind of. Oh, 90 mils? That's it? Okay, so that's not... That's... I like a lot of tea when I drink tea. Like, I want a massive amount of tea. Okay, that is the tea you have made. Okay. But I do recall that those teapots are very beautiful and not like what I have done. It does look like a sprig of lavender. Look at me becoming an artist. I can quit my day job. No, I can't. Anyway, that was really fun. I quite like this ink. Okay, this is good. Usually you make that style of tea in a gaiwan when we are trying lots of tea. Right. Right. So it's like a tasting with multiple people. So everybody gets a little sample. I remember we have done that before. Yeah, I remember that. Let me write. Okay, let's let that dry for a second. They're sold out of drongles already? Oh no, you packed your travel clay teapot, forgot your travel kettle. That is so sad. Yes, I would really like tea at Philly. Yeah, so I got mine locally, and this was the last bottle. And I basically bought this out from somebody. Somebody had it in their cart, and I got it out from them. I'm terrible. This, for anybody who may be watching later or who is Canadian, that's where I acquired mine. Oh, here we go. Lots of nice shading there. Okay, so that's one of the things I had to show you. The other thing I wanted to show you, I'm going to put it away. So I think Lady Grey's a winner. This knob is loose. I didn't tighten it properly. Now I don't want to tear this out because it seems like a tragedy. So I'm going to... I don't know if it'll tear cleanly because this is not perforated paper. Maybe I could just pull it out. Yes, I can. Next up, I wanted to show you, just because I felt like it. I'm going to Winnipeg soon, and I spent a very long time trying to pick which pens to take with me. Now, this is going to come as a shock to most of you. When I travel and when I'm flying, I often, almost always, do not, that's a terrible sentence. More often than not, almost always not. No, terrible sentence. I rarely bring pens with me when I travel. Like, I don't carry fountain pens because they feel too precious to me. So I just don't. And this time, because there may be a small pen meet taking place, I'm bringing a few pens, none of which are, I would say 2 of them are exceptional. The rest of them are just normal. But I just thought I would show you what I'm taking. So that's one. And here, maybe I should do this the smart way. So here's one. This is an Opus 88 with a parallel nib. But I have Z-modded it. So this is one of my own grinds, which you have seen before. Oh, crap. Oh no, that went everywhere. This is Robert Oster and Yoseka Confetti Blue. And what I discovered today is not only can you write on all the angles of it, you can also write on the flat side of it. And it produces an interesting, like an italic? In a way. So I just thought that was a cool discovery. So I am trying to empty this and so that I can refill it so that I can play with it. Because I can't find the bottle of confetti blue in my ink stash hoard. So you will absolutely have the teapot song stuck in your head when you try to go sleep tonight. I know it's not blue. I didn't name the ink. Pertinax, thank you. I didn't name it. I did not name it. Bailey, welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. I was hoping you would come so that I could send you big hugs. I did not know YouTube would do that. But wow. Sending you so much love and big hugs for what you're going through. I'm sorry that I just said that out loud because it just occurs to me that maybe you don't want to share. But just lots of love to you. Have I done a side-by-side with Diamine Marley? No, I haven't. Marley is from last year's Ink Vent, was it? I feel like, if I remember. I'm not sure. Hello, Eric. Bonjour. Welcome. Hola. Very nice to see you. We are playing with things, as one does. What else did I pack? Let me show you. I packed a couple more opuses. Just a few. Bailey, that is what we are here for. And I truly believe that is what this community is for. To help each other through things that are just really hard. So I'm so glad that you came. I was cleaning pens and then I realized I needed another of my own Opus 88s, so I took one. I took this one. This is the new one. I picked this because I like the long yellow ribbon on it. So here's what we've got inked. We have Let me open it up. I inked it, but I haven't written with it yet. This one is an Opus 88 with a 4.5 millimeter unmod, no mod, just a factory thing, plus diamine, Celadon Cat, one of my favoritist inks on the planet. Without a doubt, a favoritist. With the wrong cap on it because it's got purple ink everywhere. What is the plural of opus? I think it's opuses, but I like opi. It just sounds more fun that way. It's just better. It's better for everybody, if that's what it is. Okay, so there's one. And then I have another one of my mods. This is another Z mod. This one's a little dirtier than the last one. No, the last one, no, this one is pretty messy. Oh, yeah, it's messy. And this is Pilot Ito Shizuku Sui Gyoku. And I only know this because of my trusty skill set of now labeling my pens. Oh, the plural of opuses is opera. Wow. Put Lady Grey next to Celadon. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Wait. I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so there's Lady Grey. And here's my cannoli. Cannoliing. Okay. And then let's add a bit of movement. And then I'm going to give it a bit more okay, and then let's do Celadon Cat. Well, I guess I don't need to do Celadon Cat because it's right up there. Okay, so let's let Lady Grey dry. Lady Grey. Let me catch up. Except for the purple lid. Let me catch up. Hello, David. How am I doing? I am doing quite well. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. And how are you doing? I have not seen you on here in eons. Eons, I'm going to say. What do we got next? Okay, so that was that. Let's do this one, which is another Opus 88, shocker, which is dry, which is fine. This is a 2.4 millimeter, and as we know, one of my favorite yellow inks, which is PV Akkerman Chalet Ochre van France. Gele Ocher van France. One of my favorite yellows on the planet. It's a winner. A winning yellow. I should probably clean this because it's getting crusty. Too late. It's not next to it. They're close enough to each other. But I do believe they are both lovely and complementary. You are right. Next up, I have something. This one's not labeled with ink because I don't know what it is. Story of my life. Every time I try to get ink in the nib, I cringe at the thought of me. Yes. Yes, I know. Oh, I don't know what this is. I think this is Sailor Manyo Nadeshiko. Sailor Manyo Nadeshiko. Okay, so there is that. So that's one that I'm going to take. That's one of my, yeah, that is Nadeshiko. And then we've got this one, which is a mix of two inks. So it is not labeled. It was a sheener, and now it's something else. But it is a Pilot Parallel mod by Toronto Pen Company. As in a real mod, not what I've done. By TPC. Okay. So that's another one. And it's a sticky sheener. And then this one, I just inked up. This is the new one. Okay, so this one is Octopus Fluids. And I'm going to just write Octopus Poppy Pods. Because I like the green. Octopus Poppy Pods. And then let's empty that from the chamber so that when I fly with it, it's not a disaster. Okay, and then the last two that I have, which I'm going to squeeze in down here. This is my Conid with the coarse nib, which is Neko Yanagi, Sailor Manyo Neko Yanagi. Coarse nib. Yes, I am shipping to the US. I've already shipped a few orders. So far, they are in transit, which is incredibly comforting. I am doing duties prepaid. Fingers crossed, everything looks okay. Everything has cleared the border so far. So exciting. It's really exciting. This has been a huge stressor. It basically meant my living just dwindled to zero. So this has been such a huge stressor for me for months. And like I'm just so relieved that I was able to get it open again and that the systems are back in place so that I can like have some option. I ship with, so what I'm doing right now, so I'm using Chit Chats because they are doing the duties prepaid and they transfer to USPS. So it's going from Chit Chats in Canada, they clear the packages at the border with duties prepaid, with all the paperwork that I have to fill out ahead of time. It's such a mess, but it works. And then they hand off to USPS. So your deliveries will be with USPS. So far, everything seems to be okay. I'm sorry. The stress and excitement. I'm so sorry I had to raise shipping prices because it basically has doubled my shipping cost. So I'm absorbing some of it, but there's some of it that I just can't because it's tariffs and duties that are going that get remitted. So like it's not money that I keep. So I'm so sorry. It sucks, but at least things are going again. Canadians are used to this. You are torn between Toronto Harbour and Tobermory Rec. Okay, Tobermory Rec is a little more green-yellow, and Toronto Harbour is definitely more teal-blue. So, definitely not Desert Inkwell. Oh my gosh. Absolutely not Desert Inkwell. Even with the avatar of a Desert Inkwell, but possibly not. So if that helps, Kristen creates that if you're looking for something that's a little more unusual to most heels, I'm going to say Tobermory Rec is a little more unusual. I don't know if that helps. I hope it helps. Okay, so this one is a Pilot signature nib. And of course it is inked with the absolute classic Iroshi Zuku Yamabudo. I really like this little pad thingy. Do I need it? No. But I really like it. I really like it. It's working out for me. I'm feeling good about it. Okay, let's do what... How many pens am I taking total? So I am taking... First of all, they all fit into this particular rickshaw St. Clair. So I'm taking 7 opuses and my Conid and my Pilot, because they all have shut-off valves for flying. And because I fly with so much ink in the barrels, I want the shut-off valve. I know I could do nibs up, I know, but I don't want to. So, they're here. All I'm wondering is, I'm like, with this much ink, are they gonna expect me to put this in my liquids bag? Or do you, like, if it's a cartridge, it's such a small amount of liquid that I don't think they care. But with, like, 2.5 mils of ink or whatever this is, I feel like maybe they will care. So, Lady Grey versus Ice Fog. Oh, Ice Fog, any day. Lady Grey is, like, a more saturated version of Ice Fog, but Ice Fog is way cooler. I'm a huge Ice Fog fan. I'm biased. Let me see if I have Ice Fog extremely handy. Yeah, I do. Okay. Ice Fog is softer. Okay, then if we just do a... So this is Ice Fog right here. Hello, Jello. Gourmet pens. Ice Fog. Okay, and then let's do Ice Fog with Lavender Fog Pilot 74. Oh, that is an exquisite combo. Shelby, did you have to put your pens in your liquids, or were you safe just having them out? I can't believe I've never done this before. The last time I did it, I flew with Shones, and I did put them in my liquids because it was so much ink. And I'm wondering if I need to do that again. Okay, so this is Lady Grey. The Lady of the Grey. Okay, and then let's do a bit of splats, and then Jello. I would just like to point out that Ice Fog came to life before Lady Grey did. Okay, and then let's do Celadon Cat, because I have it here. Nope, that's not it. It is this one. The one with the purple cap. Oh, you didn't! Okay, I'm gonna not put mine in my liquids. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna not do it. Okay, and then Celadon Cat. Okay. Okay, so that is pretty cool. Okay, let's see up close and personal. Ice Fog on the top. Definitely it ink washes into a very light purple gray. Depends on the paper. It's a little more pink on Tomo. And this is Kokuyo paper. The Lady Grey, lots of pink and purple blue in there. And then Celadon Cat just looks really awesome. This is a very nice trio. I think I'm going to have to post this to Instagram. This came out really nice. I'm pretty pleased. We did some good inky work today. Don't you think? I feel like this little writing board has improved my skill set in terms of just creating nicer things. Like, I feel really good about it. Just, it's a form factor that really works for what I do. And so I'm really happy. I think it was like 80 Canadian dollars. I don't know how much they go for in the States. 83 Canadian dollars plus tax, of course. But I'm really happy with it. I did get ink all over it. Oh, of course I did. I'm going to have to, oh no. Oh no, it's coming off. It's fine. I also got ink all over my Yeti and all over my desk, so there's that. Can I bring ink to Philly? Possibly. It depends on how much ink it is. So let me get back to you on that. Send me an email. Let me get back to you on that, because I need to check to make sure I can. Oh god, we're at time already. Oh my god. Thank you all for being here with me. I loved this, and it's December 1st, so happy December. This was awesome, and I really enjoyed this. I mean, I always enjoy you guys, but this was really fun. I hope you also had fun and learned something, quite possibly. And, okay, so the plan is on Monday coming, December 8th, I will not be here. I will still be in Winnipeg. But on December 15th and 22nd and 29th, I will be live streaming as per usual. So we can hang out. It'll be really good. And yeah, that's all. Don't forget to like. Doug, thank you so much. Please, if you guys haven't already, please like the video. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And if you are struggling with the holidays, I'm sending you so much love and hope you hang in there. So hopefully this is a nice space for us to just chill together. Yay. Now it's time for a dessert and a nap. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Please be kind to yourself and kind to everybody else if you can. I know sometimes it's a struggle. It can be a struggle. Take care. Good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye. I'm a little too short. Here is my handle. Here is my spot.